Hi, my name is Khadija, and I'm doing this video just to give a heads up to all newcomers who come here in Canada how to survive their initial 3 months of survival. So, I'm just going to share the tips and some of my learning experiences, which can save a lot of time and money for these newcomers. Whoever comes here, of course, it's a land of dream. For me, it was a land of dream because I wanted to meet Justin Trudeau. So I hopefully look forward to meeting him someday. But it's a land of opportunity in terms of better lifestyle, better job opportunities, better growth for a future generation. So the objective of this presentation is to equip the newcomers with the basic survival knowledge and tips for the first 3 months. Now, whatever I'll be sharing is from the destination city, Toronto point of view. This whole learning experience is from Toronto and Mississauga region area. I'll be just sharing my learnings. Pre-landing. Before pre-landing, I will very strongly recommend do your accommodation arrangements. Use Airbnb. It's a very good online marketplace and homestay networking facility which enable people to list and rent short-term lodging. It's not expensive. Google Airbnb and try to locate the local residents or the person where you want to stay. Kijiji again is an amazing online place which allows buyers and sellers to exchange information through the postings of the ads that they put up. An idea of a budget for a normal basement in a Mississauga area would be around 850 to 1000 per month for 1 to 2 bedrooms. This is just to give you an idea of the budgeting which you can do before coming over here. Again, Facebook groups and relatives are good resources of getting links to accommodations. Once you land, you hear the magic word welcome to Canada at the airport. Try a week to settle down. Don't rush yourself into getting jobs immediately. Otherwise you will get into the phase of frustrations in that very first week. Enjoy your stay in Canada. Get to know the places around you where you're staying. Get yourself acquainted with streets. Especially in the area where you plan to stay for long. As soon as you settle down, the first thing that you will hear is that you might not be able to get a job because you don't have Canadian experience. You might have wow credentials back home, but if you don't have Canadian experience, people are going to bring you down. Mentally, all newcomers should be ready to face that rejection. Please be ready for it. I'm giving you a heads up. It can be really hard if you don't come with that acceptability factor. But yes, this is something that you can work on and government is there to help you with. So just a few tips. All government sponsored programs require you to give a Canadian language benchmark test. So again, it's offered free of cost. Go to language.ca, take an appointment, immediately give this. So it's very much like IELTS. So you can prepare yourself before coming over here, and as soon as you land, take an appointment and go give out this test and take the score sheet. Enroll yourself in government sponsored bridging program. Again, it's free for immigrants. At the end of the program, it gives you an opportunity to build up that Canadian experience through an internship. They'll arrange it for you. I'd recommend there are a lot of government agencies who give these bridging programs, but based on my experience, I'll highly recommend a Newcomer Center of Peel. You can go at ncpeel.ca. It's highly recommended. It will give you confirmed internships, which they call co-ops over here in the relevant industry, in the relevant discipline that you want your career to be in. Be explicit that you want confirmed internship aspect. There are a lot of other bridging programs offered by institutes over here who does not give you confirmed internships. Be very explicit in asking this question to them. What is bridging program? It is 1 month in-class training. It will tell you about how to integrate in the workplace environment of Canada, how to embrace Canadian culture, values. It will give you a heads up on all of that. So once you are prepared, they'll send you to an employer on an it's not a paid internship or a paid co-op, but it allows you to build up your Canadian experience. So it's all government sponsored, especially for ladies who have small children. Don't worry about it. These bridging program institutes do have daycare facilities for moms. They can leave their children up to 3 years there while they are in class. So it's an amazing facility. Do enroll yourself in these bridging programs. Don't hold yourself back. All the homemakers, if you don't want to get into career side, there are languages program there which you can learn. They are called link programs. So I'll strongly recommend homemakers to try these centers. Clothing. Don't bring anything from your home country for the Canadian winters. They are very different over here. You require local clothing and accessories. For the initial days, don't go for pricey tags and new clothing. I'll recommend go for retail outlets which give you a gently light clothing and accessories. I'll recommend for adults Play-Doh Closet. You can go to play-dohcloset.com and find out a retail outlet which is within your province. For kids, I'll recommend kids2kids.com. These both are very good retail outlets which have a very strict criteria of choosing clothing. They are laundried, and once you buy these, you will find a variety of all clothing accessories of all the seasons, but especially for winters you will get very good deals, and sometimes new clothing at a very good pricing for that initial days of survival where time and money is of great importance. Now that you are settled, you have a place to live, you have clothing, everything is fine. Now you start thinking about job. What should I do? How should I start earning? For the initial 3 months, I'll very strongly recommend go for survival jobs. Don't spend your savings. Go for survival jobs for opportunities in coffee shops, Walmart, fast food restaurants. They are very much in vogue over here. Try to restrict your job hours to number of days so that you are free on other days for your job interviews. Like for example, what I did was I took Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and for other days of the week I was free and I was interviewing. So please don't shy away from these survival jobs, and as I said, leave your ego and embrace the value of this new land. Part-time jobs are very much in vogue over here. So while you're working towards getting the job in your discipline, go for online websites like all of these which are listed over here. You'll find a lot of job opportunities. You can enroll yourself in the alerts and they'll keep on sending you. Randstad and Robert Half are the recruitment agencies. Recruitment agencies are also a good source, but you have to be really after them. It's a love-hate relationship. They love people who have Canadian experience, but they are not very much after who don't have Canadian experience, and the newcomers fall in the later ones. So you really have to be after them, but don't be very persistent that they become really coaxed. Probably a follow-up, like if you give an interview, a follow-up after 3 or 4 days would be good if they don't get back to you. Networking is the rule of thumb over here. Majority of the jobs here gets filled through networking. They don't even get publicized on these online websites. So try LinkedIn, Facebook, networking events. There are a lot of free networking events. Use your relatives, family and friends. Spread the word around that you are here and you're looking for jobs. You never know. You can get a call from your friend who has a business. There are professional related association here which you can approach and ask them that if they have free networking event, turn up on this event. Try to network. And of course, use your LinkedIn connections to get introductions to the relevant people in the industries where you want to get located in Canada. Now, these are just some of the tips that I wanted to share with the newcomers. Thank you very much.